It's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey. I'm up.
Good morning. It's time to get up and get moving. Okay, now riddle me this. There's a lot of talk about more young students returning to school in person. Now with this, some elementary school children will be out your house. That sounds good. But then again, they are expected to follow all of the safety protocols we have in place. Now that got complicated. And I'm trying to figure out why in the world are we even entertaining school-age children going back to school? How do you think that a school-age child can follow any guideline outside of Fortnite and TikTok? Kids following health guidelines? This makes absolutely no sense, y'all. Who is expecting a 7-year-old to determine what 6 feet is? That's some strong depth perception. These same kids forget everything, but you think they're gonna remember a mask? And hand washing rules? Whoever thinks that this is a good idea, they have not been around children since ever. They never met one. No, couldn't have. They weren't even a child themselves. Nope. They skipped right past childrenhood and went straight to being an adult. They must got an old name too. This idea sounds like it came from somebody with an old name. You know, one of those old names that exempt you from being a baby. Like Merle. Merle, old name self. Merle was born mature. Y'all, Merle was a mentor to the obstetrics doctor. Merle had to teach the doctor how to spell obstetrics. Merle ain't had no childhood, y'all, and now children all over the world gotta rush back to school in uncertain conditions because of some daggone Merle. Y'all, continue to keep those babies safe, please. I know it's hard for the parents. I got some bambinos at home myself, but you got this. And shout out to all of the educators. You all are doing amazing. Listen, family, this is a rough year. No one wants to wake up to negativity. That's why we're here. The More Laughing in the Morning show is here for you. We are for go-getters who love to laugh. And today's show may be one of my favorite yet. During our Coffee Talk segment, we're going into affirmations. Hey. We are plugging in a dope interview for this time next year's segment right after that. And then, of course, we cap the episode with some sketch comedy. Okay, that's enough teasing. We'll be right back after the break. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do when I come back. But for now, it's these shoulders. We getting these shoulders. Welcome back. Blessed morning, everybody. This is the More Laughing in the Morning show. Of course, I hope that you woke up to some good news and positive vibes. But just in case you didn't, I got shoulders and positivity here with you. Here with you and for you. Bottom line, we got you. And it's going to get better, I promise. Listen here. I'm your host. Guess I should have told you that in the beginning. I am comedian Allison Moore, and I am everybody hype girl. Hey. And that's fitting because today's episode is titled Hype Me Up. Do I have your permission to hype you up? Because I'm going to do it. I want to, if I got your permission. And it's nothing over the top. Don't get nervous. I just want to speak into your life a little bit, queen. Just a little bit, king, if you don't mind. I just want to tell you how fly you are. How brilliant. How resilient, bars. Sorry about that, sorry. I see you, and I don't mean technically see you, but you knew that though, right? You knew I didn't see you. Oh, you didn't? No, I don't really see you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to throw ice on the moment. I just wanted to let you know I didn't see you. I didn't want to start off our relationship lying, because this is we together. Okay, whatever. I don't really see you, but I do really want to affirm you. And I also want to talk to you about you and I affirming ourselves. Let's get into it. The power of positive affirmations. Affirmations are superfood for the mind. The more we consume, the healthier we are, and the more positive changes that we see. It's crucial that we are encouraged. I know that you and I are here to encourage each other. I know it. But we can't forget about encouraging ourselves. I gotta sing it. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sorry, I have no idea what that was about. You didn't ask for that, but hey, you gotta get it. We're talking about positive affirmations. Now look, this isn't a TED Talk on why affirmations are important, but it's more like me, your sister cousin, reminding you to water yourself more often, right? We got to keep growing and keep ourselves uplifted and moving forward. So here's our hashtag growth mode challenge, okay? However much you currently affirm yourself, seriously, like however much that is, okay? I want you to take that and double it. For real. If you speak intentional life and positivity in yourself like normally, if you speak it two to three times, maybe like a day, a week, a month, whatever you do right now, I want you to take that number and I want you to commit to doubling that and make it a priority. Affirmation speaking should be a priority that you don't skip over. You can't forget to water you. Now, I got this plant here, right? So normally this plant is back here, but we use this plant because I want to share with you like what I do. Sometimes we can forget. Like for me, I'll drag myself, I'm hard on myself, and then I'm like, dang, when the last time you said something positive to yourself, Allison? And so this year I committed, and I've been really disciplined about finding creative ways to really encourage myself. And what I did, I also started this year with, I'm a plant mom now. I'm so excited, y'all. I got like 23 plants, but probably like 16 of them that I would actually take a picture because some of them in ICU, a couple of them done gone on to be with the Lord and plant heaven. But anyway, the ones that are still here, I have them named. I've named my plants, just different things that I use to speak into my own self. So my plant names are reminders for affirmations. And when I'm triggered to like water my plants or repot my plant or whatever, while I'm spending time nurturing that plant, I'm intentionally speaking things into myself. So like this plant was a gift for us for the set. And this is, I named her Hope. And so every time when we come in, when we shoot and I water Hope and I look at Hope, I'm speaking it to myself because I'm not always hopeful. Sometimes I'm super doubtful, negative, pessimistic. So I'm like, well, first of all, I'm about to be pessimistic and pass out. Did y'all hear that? I don't know. Whew. About to be hopeful and stop breathing on you, ain't I? Okay, anyway. So, I'll be like, okay, hey, Allison, you're filled with hope today. Today is the day that will be full of, whatever. And I'll speak about hope or whatever my affirmation is using these plants to kind of trigger my memory to do so, to encourage myself. So I share that with you just to kind of, give you an example or an idea of creative ways that you too can remind yourself or implement things that'll trigger you to speak life into yourself. So I've heard of like people who will put the, like those cue cards or whatever, they'll put them in like their bathroom where they're brushing their teeth, or maybe on the refrigerator, places that they frequent a lot, or things in the back of the door before you go out of the house where you can see it and maybe say it about what your day is going to be when you go out, like proclaim these positive things. But so I did plants. You could do whatever. The bottom line is I just need you to do something, okay? All right, we got to get into it. Hype me up, huh? You got to hype yourself up. Hashtag growth mode. Listen, we really want to grow with you. So please visit our Facebook page. We're our Facebook page, y'all. Don't do me like that. Hold on. You got to go up there and like it, okay? Send it to all your friends. Y'all be sending them chains anyway. Talking about send this to 17,000 people or Jesus is going to deny you. I'm like, I don't know if that's how the game work, but okay. Send this to 7,000 people or More Laughing in the Morning Show going to deny, we ain't going to deny you, but help us spread the word, okay? Go to the page. It's More Laughing in the AM and share with us what you do to remind yourself to speak affirmations or speak positively or whatever creative things you do or whatever. Like, we'd love to see the inspiration and kind of hold each other accountable, okay? All right, family, listen, we have to take a quick break, but on the other side of this is our segment This Time Next Year. Now, I don't know about you. I love this segment, y'all. I got goals to where I want to be this time next year. And I'm on a mission, period. And that's why I can't wait for you to see today's interview. This Zoom is lit, y'all. It's so much to glean from. All right, come on back. I'm Allison Moore. This is the More Laughing in the Morning Show. I'll be here. Me and Hope. Welcome back to the More Laughing in the Morning Show. It's now time to glean and grow. God, Lord. I ain't got to do y'all like this, all these hot balls. All these hot balls is what I'm giving you, and it's not right, but we're here now. Look, don't pay me any mind. Let's just go ahead and get into this interview. Just please. All right, come on.
All right. Oh my gracious, the queen is here. The queen is here. Promises Huff, welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning Show, queen.
Wow, thank you so much for having me. How you doing this morning?
How you doing this morning? I'm doing fantastic. I am doing fantastic. I am super excited about you being here with us this morning. Once the producers let us know that we had promises on the line, I was like, oh, bring the queen. We need to hear from you. So thank you so much for your time. Let me just get into it, okay?
Okay.
Queen, when I first heard of your story, and your journey from being from jailer to jailed, you being a young woman, professional criminal justice, yet this role, this opportunity, like hearing this, I'm seeing myself. You're working in the jail, you bring a cell phone to one of the inmates, and boom, 6.5 months, you are locked up. Oh my gosh, right there. I mean, my heart was like, yo, from that, and I want you to share that with us, but please, 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 we gotta hear all about the comeback, the journey. What was going through your mind in that part? You know, in that first season when the ish hit the fan, what was going through your mind?
What just happened? Like everything just happened so fast, so quick, because it's not like I woke up that day and was like, hey, I'm about to bring this inmate his cell phone and I'm gonna lose my job today. That was not the case. I just,
Right.
just woke up and went to work and was working. And I felt like, I ended up letting my guard down, doing this and ended up losing my job. I'm thinking, okay, I'll lose my job. That's it. Because mind you, no prior record, no speeding ticket, no none of that. Okay, I'm gonna just go to jail and probably just get out and be on probation. The worst case ever, or house arrest. That was not the case. They ended up putting me in there, and my bond was $1.2 million.
What?
Yeah,
See, this is why this just really breaks my heart. This is so disgusting when you hear about how we get treated. There's no way in the world that you should have been locked up for 6 months. Period. You understand what I'm
right.
saying? And bail $1.7 million.
So, of course, I didn't have the $1.2 million. So I didn't have a lawyer. I had a public defender, and she told me, she said, "Hey, this is the deal. You have two options. You can take the plea and do 6 to 8 months in prison and have a felony on your record, or you can go to trial, be found guilty simply because my fingerprints are all on their cell phone, so they already know it's me. But if I'm found guilty, I'm facing 15 to 30 years in prison for a cell phone."
Oh my God.
So of course I opted for option one, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to eat this 6.5 months, and I did. And when I tell you, it was like the roughest thing ever in my life, because going from being a jailer and just pretty much babysitting grown folk all day. Now I'm inside of here, and it's rough thinking I'm getting ready to get treated crazy by these inmates. It wasn't even the inmates that was the problem, it was the officers.
Your story is so powerful.
So what I'm doing now is a little bit of everything, because prior to me getting my certification in life coaching, I'm also a licensed cosmetologist. So I do hair and I beautify other women and men, with
Congratulations,
their
Queen.
beard.
Look, you look so pretty too. I'm like, oh, she cute. This is so good. This is so good. Okay. So going from, that fall down, I'm calling that season fall down. Now you get back up. Now you're here. You're an entrepreneur. You're also in this space of life coach, where now you are trying to support people and help them from making bad decisions or whatever, right? Where are you getting that courage to not let your past be embarrassing, not be afraid, not be shamed, but to be like, oh, by the way, let's not do that?
Wow. So I like to put my disclaimers out in the beginning, but because I didn't, I can do it now. I'm a firm believer in my faith. Okay. I'm not here to, convert anybody, because my source is God. But whoever your higher source, higher power is, turn to that. I turn to God. That's just me, because growing up, I had that firm foundation, but your faith get a little shaky. You go through some stuff and you're like, man, I don't know if this gonna work, but I don't know this, and your faith is not as strong. But when I tell you, going through that situation and feeling angry and depression and just anxiety all together, I didn't know how to really contain all of that. And the only thing I knew to do was just to say, God, I don't even understand this, but I trust you in this process. Help me. That's all I could say. That was my prayer for like weeks. God, just help me. I didn't have anything in particular to say other than God, just help me. And the more I said it, the more I thought about it, the more I said it, the more I believed that he was going to help me.
You have leveled up my whole life. I need you to understand that. Like, this is really powerful to me, because what I hear when I talk to you, or what I see when I see you, is the strength of a queen that did not let the system in which she worked for, supported for, gave her life to, her career to, trusted her professional growth to, literally enslaved her, literally imprisoned her. Yet you're not bitter. Please, how do you advise us, or how, you know what I'm saying, about, talk to us about not getting bitter? Like, how are you not bitter? I promise you I will be ready to go off.
I would tell you something. It didn't happen overnight. Okay. I had to learn to let go. But before I let go, I had to learn to forgive. I had to forgive me for doing what I did and understand that I'm human. We make mistakes. That's what happened. I had to forgive him for just being who he was, because he was just gonna do what he had to do. It's just like saying you mad with a thief. Why you mad with the thief? The thief gonna do his job. He gonna steal. That's his job. So he was just in there as a manipulator, and that's what he did. He manipulated me. So I had to forgive me, forgive him, and then realize that, hey, it's over and done with. Now I just gotta learn to move on.
Okay, family. So how you gonna act? What will this time next year look like for you? I'm gonna let that sink in. Okay, enough thinking. The show is almost over, but not quite yet. We have our own unique and super funny sketch comedy skit to send you laughing into your day. It's the More Laughing in the Morning show, coming right back. Yoga mat. Speaker. I don't want to do this. I don't think we should have signed up.
We got this. We got it.
It doesn't feel like we got it.
What's your name? What's your name?
I don't know my name. It's Regina James.
I can't hear you.
It's Regina James.
That's right.
But Regina James and morning workout don't go together, especially not yoga.
What else will we be doing? Laying in the bed. This is the first step. Let's go.
Some hype man you are. Sometimes I just wish you could just understand me for once. It's like you're just so positive, but you don't listen.
I do listen. We are one.
Look at them. Look at all those women. Look what they have on. They got on the matching outfits and they got their little bodies and their little yoga poses.
And you look better than all of them.
I don't.
Let's lose the scarf.
No.
Come on, Regina, let's lose the scarf.
Yoga's about being peaceful, and I'm peaceful with my scarf. Nobody needs to see my situation.
What's your situation?
The F word.
F what?
My fupa.
You got your fupa for a reason. There's groups of people with fupas, men and women. Let's go.
Yeah, but my fupa didn't even get nominated for the top fupa award. It's not even good for fupas.
Well, how about we start with a warm-up?
I don't know if I can do that. That's so heavy.
This is 3 pounds, Regina. Come on. We're getting left behind. Oh, goodness. You know what? Let's skip that part. Let's go to the first pose. I'll do it with you.
Please. You think I can do this?
We will do this.
All right.
First pose, the chair pose.
Oh, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm gonna sit over here with my lace front.
Your lace front could be adjusted, but let's go. If that's a chair, I'd rather sit on the ground.
I understand, hype man, but I just feel like that. My butt is not chair-esque, you know? I see those other girls that got chair-esque butts.
A chair-esque butt doesn't define you. Let's go to pose number 2, warrior pose.
Well, I'm not a warrior, definitely.
You're a warrior queen. You're fierce, you're strong, and you're bright.
Thanks, hype man. I am. I'm a warrior queen. I'm fierce. I'm strong. I'm bright. Is this good?
It's good enough. Let's go to the third one.
Okay.
Tree pose.
Okay. I'm feeling good, hype man.
That is exactly how you should be feeling.
You know, I'm so glad that you just really encourage me. How now? I'm feeling like a tree. I think I want to just show it off, you know?
That
Hey!
looks more like a bush
A bush?
outside of 7-Eleven.
One like a dog peed on it bush, or like
This.
the city take care of the bush, or just?
It's abandoned. But
I knew I shouldn't have. I'm just embarrassing myself.
I think it's time for the showers. This yoga has starting to run its course.
Maybe you're right.
But what we're gonna do on the way to the shower, we're gonna do the thing.
We're gonna do the thing.
We're gonna do the thing. After a great workout, we're gonna do the thing.
We did it. Man, thank you. I almost didn't do it, because of the situation and all, but hey, let's do it.
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 Yoga, chair pose, tree pose, chair pose,
I'm a pose.
tree pose,
I'm a pose this way. Think tight, man.
stinky shower.
Yo, I had a blast with you this morning, huh? I'm really feeling today's hashtag growth mode challenge. You remember what it was, right? You're to double how much you speak life into yourself. And make sure you tell us about it, okay? Shout out to our This Time Next Year segment. Yo, we learned from some dope people on this show. I promise you, I'm gonna be better. By this time next year, I'm gonna be all the way. And I know that you are too. Listen, how about them sketches? L-O-L-O-L-O-L, huh? We all better get like Regina, listen to the hype man in our heads. I hope that you're enjoying our show, y'all. We just wanted to give you a happy start to your day. This is the More Laughing in the Morning show. I am comedian Allison Moore. You a whole entire vibe. And if you get discouraged at any point today, hype yourself back up, okay? Just do the thing. It's in the shoulders. In the shoulders. Toodles.
Hey.